everybody, and welcome to the Strange Table, where strange games are played by even stranger people. We have the Strangelands crew here with Modi.
Hello.
Matt in the Hat.
Hello.
Roka.
I resent your implication that I am strange.
You are indeed strange.
Okay.
Elzrat.
I am perfectly normal, and hello.
Alcus the Valiant.
Rejoice.
The only question mark.
And I am Fixer, and today we have a secret Hitler. How you doing, fellow liberals?
I have
Pretty
good.
Good.
There we go.
I'm fascist though, but hey.
Oh, damn. Just getting right down to it. All right, for those of you not familiar, this is a social deduction game where people will be categorized as either fascist or liberal. With 6 players, there'll be 2 fascists, and one of them is going to be Hitler. The object of the game for the liberals is either to play 5 policy cards or shoot Hitler. Easy enough.
And the object of the fascists is to get Hitler elected after, 3 policies?
3
After
policies
3.
and get him elected, yeah. Or six policies.
Get him elected as chancellor, not president, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, since the president's kind of just handed to people, like
Right.
that's
So
done, yeah.
So what happens is the president will choose 3, or he will choose a chancellor, and the board, the people on the board, will vote in or deny that presidency. If it is voted in, the president will choose 3 policy cards, of which I believe there are, how many liberal? 6 or 7?
I think it's 6 liberals,
6
yeah.
liberal, 11
6 liberal,
fascist.
11 fascists, isn't it?
Right. He chooses 3 policy cards. He will discard 1, pass the 2 to the president. The president will then choose which card to play, which policy card to play, and after 3 fascist policy cards, the president will be able to examine the next 3 policy cards. After that, the president will be forced to kill a player. If a 5th fascist card is played, then again kill a player, and the veto power is unlocked, and we'll go into vetoing if it comes to it. It generally doesn't, but we'll go into it if it comes to it. All right, then.
Yep.
Cool.
So, everybody, grab your envelope from the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you, the viewer, the option to know the role of the players. Now, the liberals, they're not going to know who anybody else is. The fascists, they're going to know who each other are, Hitler and the other fascists, that is, at least in this size of a game. But you, the viewer, will have the choice. You can see who everybody is, or you could just play blind like everybody else. So what we're going to ask you to do, we're going to have a little bit of an honor system here. And we're going to move through this quickly so you guys aren't too awkward. Viewers, if you do not want to know who the players are, then close your eyes now. Players, go ahead and pull your cards out of the envelope. Take a look at your party card. Everybody should know what or who they are. All right, now I gotta position myself so I don't cheat. Players, close your eyes. Make sure your cards are all flipped over. Hitler and the fascist. Go ahead and open your eyes and hover your ID cards over the table. I would not set it on the table because noise is directional in this game. So right now, the fascists and Hitler should be hovering their cards over the table so they know who each other are. All right, go ahead and pull your card back. Set it back down. Make sure your hand's not over the table. And make sure your cards are flipped back over too so your viewers don't see them. And now everybody can open their eyes. Including the viewers. Hi, viewers.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome back.
viewers.
All right, so I guess we have a new version today. We have a die that will let us specify who is the first president. Who wants to have the honors here?
I guess Alzarath's just seizing power there. Like a fascist.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I was just gonna say big surprise.
Wait, hang on. The dice has 8 colors on it, but there's only 6 of us here, so there's
Well, if it-
actually that's purple.
That
and
one's
one of the
a
players that isn't
reroll,
here.
yeah.
Someone else roll it now.
Yeah, we need a reroll.
What do you do with that?
It's on
It's blue, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, it's on blue.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Am I right in thinking these things now snap to like the swordy, wreathy things that are here? Is that
Are
a
they
thing
really?
that
It's
happens?
not snapping to it.
Oh, I thought it might. So it kind of looked like that would have been a nice bit of design if it did.
That'd
guess
be
it
an
does.
interesting thing to be added. Maybe we should suggest it.
Maybe.
As far as Chancellor in history of Secret Hitler, I'll just go with Fixer because he usually gets it first anyway.
Sweet. Power. Thank you, fellow liberal. All right, so now we have to vote on whether you guys will accept this presidency or not. Make sure you put your cards on the table face down. You too, Talkus. Ooh, Modi's changing his vote. What the
Oh.
hell? All
A
right,
little
everybody
indecisive
flip.
over there.
Figures.
No
Else you
no.
picked him and you voted against him.
I always do.
Yeah, he did. He's done this every game we played so far. He
Yep.
just votes no to literally everybody, including himself.
I've been watching. I know his strategies.
All right, so now Elzorath is going to pluck 3 policy cards out of the deck. He's going to discard 1, hand me 2, and then I get to choose which policy to play. That's not a good sign. This is the quiet moment. The no communication
Do
moment.
we really have to be quiet? Because I really don't like this.
You can. Why can't you just kind of
You
use
can
your
talk,
own
you
reactions
just
to
can't
lie?
Talk.
Yeah.
Well, you can't talk about the cards. You can talk about other things. I think is
Yeah,
generally the way it's supposed to be.
We're not
played.
supposed to
Gotcha.
talk about what cards we got, but
But last
But
game,
growling sort of implies something. Which is why you're not supposed to do that, I guess.
Aw.
Yeah.
last game, Roka implied that I was a bad actor, and I want to prove him wrong.
Tulkus, I just think you're fundamentally incapable of concealing anything. I think it's basically what it is.
No, I can be manipulative and deviant and scheming and cunning. Am I not cunning? I'm very cunning.
Can we talk about the cards after he's flipped it over?
Yeah, of course you can.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. As your first chancellor of the Strangelands, I am enacting a policy that is fascist.
Hitler confirmed.
No Hitler.
Fixer.
I was not given a choice. I was given 2 fascist cards.
I wasn't given a choice either, unfortunately. I was given 3 freaking fascist cards on my opening draw.
Okay, sure.
Oldest excuse in the book, but also most plausible excuse in the book.
Really, the only lie you can tell in this game, I think.
Yeah.
And now the presidency moves around to Talkus, and he gets to nominate a chancellor. The chancellor and president from the previous administration are not allowed to be chancellor.
My. Well, I suppose we're gonna have to give it to the newbie. Good old
Hooray!
Moody Operandus, my hashtag Scotty bro.
All of the power.
All right, let's vote. Modi, you get to vote as well.
Yeah, I was thinking there was only 5 cards there.
Jesus, he's just
throw it
really
on
eager about that. All right, let's see what we got. Of course.
2 votes against me, huh? All right.
Well, you
We're keeping
voted
it
no for no
consistent.
good reason last time, so I assume you're fascist.
That's
Fair
a good
enough.
point.
That's a good point.
At least I'm consistent with saying 9.
Yeah.
Well, I learned everything
You
I
have a
know
track
from watching
record.
Elzorath, so that's how it's going.
Learned it from
You are
Dad.
so going to lose then. Because I do that very well.
This is very slow and methodical here.
Yep.
Well, I don't like to make mistakes.
It's not not a decision to be made lightly.
I guess not.
One wrong slip and bam, Hitler's in power.
That's right. What do you got for me,
Yeah.
Tulkus?
Got a bad feeling about this. We're gonna be 2 down at the beginning.
Tulkus the Nazi.
Yeah, it's about time Tulkus became Hitler too. He's acted suspicious in every single one of these.
Yeah, but you see, See, Maroka says they can't steal, but y'all thinks I've been Hitler. So what gives? Maroka thinks I'm most innocent.
But you've
Alzarath
also-
thinks I'm most...
Yeah, we've also been going on and on about how amazing you are at being deceptive this time as well now, so maybe you've been practicing.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
I gave him a choice, and he chose well.
I can confirm I was given a choice.
You chose wisely. Well done, fellow liberal.
I got 2 liberal and a fascist, so I gave him a choice because I wanted to test him, make sure that ex-Connie bro was all of the Wisconsin virtues. Yeah.
All right. So, Maroka and Matt have not had any kind of deal going on here. I'm not going to give it to Matt because he's coming around the corner quickly. So we'll go with Maroka as my chancellor.
Oh, okay.
Coming around the corner quickly? What?
He'll get the presidency in 2
All
turns.
right. I see.
She'll be coming around corner when she comes.
All right, let's get this vote done.
Focus.
All right.
Oh. Matt. What
Interesting.
gives?
I was passed up.
Oh, right. Oh,
He was
that
bitter
was a
about it.
jealousy 9.
Yes. And I'll vote it, yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Whoops.
What happened there? Who did that?
He flipped over the.
You've only got 1 card there. You need to pick up the stack to shuffle it.
Yeah.
Until Fixer chooses something.
Okay,
Is that your
shuffle.
drum roll.
It's the closest thing you can get to a drum roll on here.
All right.
Maroka, do the right thing.
One of my cards just flipped of its own accord. I'm not sure how that just happened.
It's windy out here in the
I was going to
woods.
say, literally, one of my, while I was discarding that, one of my cards in the secret area literally just flipped itself and was like, what? How? My hand
I'm
was on
out
the
of
other side of the
tea.
table.
Maroka, I'm out of tea.
Right, can other people... Hang on, Alzarath just flipped my secret envelope, so can other people
You can
interact with
hover
my
your
stuff?
hand over it. You can see where the things are positioned.
Oh, right, and then you can flip other people's
I
cards.
didn't flip it the
What?
first time, but I flipped it this time.
All right.
So
I can, like,
with your envelope.
Stop
Oh,
play-
great,
Stop
okay.
playing with envelopes.
Can I get rid of the envelope? I would if I could.
If you put it on the table, I can delete it.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of
Uh-huh.
my envelope.
I don't know how you did that.
There's a card in
del-
this envelope.
No,
over
there's an
here.
envelope in that envelope.
Oh.
I just sent the envelope out into the void.
I
Uh,
had to pick it
fell
up and I
into
put it
oblivion.
inside
Wait,
my
wait, wait.
envelope.
Whoever was just deleting things got a little bit overzealous there, I think.
Oh,
They,
no.
they deleted the policy card out of my hand. Right, that's okay, I think. Be careful with your deletions, is a powerful tool. I can't see a
It's the
table,
work of a
though.
fascist.
Table is taking a while to load.
Okay.
Still can't see nothing but a white box.
No, Maroka's dying.
Fine, it's one of those. Someone can put it where it needs to go because I can't see it.
All right, I gave Morocco a choice, and he chose wisely.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
GG, liberals.
I don't trust Fixer.
What?
What?
Why?
I've been involved in 2 liberal policies already. That's a lot.
Well, how is it a lie? I'm stating that I don't trust you, and
No,
I
I said
don't
that's
trust you.
I said that's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Hello, T.
All right, I'm president, huh?
Table's still loading. Is there a way to, like, reload it from my end here?
You could rejoin the game.
Here, let me do a back button, and maybe that'll force another reload.
Yes, it did.
All right, good
Okay.
gumdrops.
So
Better,
quite
there was
for me.
green this time. Yeah, that's
See,
good.
a fascist would not have helped him, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right, Fixer.
I've been involved in both liberal policies.
All right. Seeing
This
as how
is factually true.
seeing as how
I still have an
Elzarath
envelope, though.
started with his little lie about the three policy cards there that were fascist. I'm gonna give it to Elzarath and see how he proves out here.
That's a good idea. Elzarath is, of anybody, he's got the most doubt.
Elzarath has got the most doubt. Matt's an unknown quantity.
Yeah, because Fixer's not at all doubtful here.
Well, you're the one who gave me the 2 fascist cards. You admitted it.
It's because I got 3 though, so.
I'm gonna say, if you got no choice, you got no choice.
Well, I'm saying, how can that put doubt on me if he knows what he got?
Because well,
Broke, I
Broke, we
can't see
need
your
your
card. Is
vote.
it out there?
oh, I forgot we were doing the vote thing. Right, cool.
Interesting.
All right, Elzarath has been elected chancellor. Let's get
All
some
right.
policies going.
That thing balances very well.
Oh, yes. So do the bullets usually.
Usually.
Holy mother of pearl.
Hold
Well,
on.
that was unintended.
Okay.
Normally the bullets play nice. That one
Everything's
just went-
white.
That one just exploded.
Everything's white.
I just locked the.
Yeah, reloading kind of
order.
does that sometimes.
Everything's white.
Yeah, I can't see what's. Well, you might be able to see the cards. I don't know yet. We may need to go back again and reload.
All right, I'll do that.
Every time I'm about to drop a card on the pile, you
Can't
reload
look
it.
Here. There we go.
Every
Looks
time
good
I
on
drop
my
a card on the pile, you reload it. I'm taking a long time with
Nobody
this.
touch anything, I think.
Don't touch a thing.
I locked the board, so it shouldn't be flipped anymore.
All right.
Let's see how this is. Interesting.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. Everybody's
That leaves
liberal.
Matt as super suspicious
Except
for
Matt.
doing
Yeah.
absolutely nothing all game.
Double Hitler.
How am I supposed to do anything when people pass me up for power?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I find it interesting. You haven't done a single thing yet. You're the most suspicious.
And I should note he gave me a choice there.
I did indeed.
All right, Matt's the president.
Well,
Time
I
to
guess we
prove your
we
worth.
get to find out now.
Yep.
Falcus hasn't been chancellor yet. I don't think. I'm gonna give it to him.
Who's president?
As
though?
bad of an idea as that was.
I knew you cared.
All right, let's get this vote done.
Wait.
Oh no, my gut is telling me it's Fixer and Tulkas.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I've already voiced my distrust of Matt, so therefore, anybody he nominates, I'm going to distrust.
He hasn't done anything though.
But that's the point. Everybody else has done something. Everybody else has been a part of a liberal policy.
I don't trust you, Fixer.
Except Fixer.
I've been part of 2 of them. What are you
Oh, that's
talking
right.
You're
about?
also
The
part of
first
fascist
turn was
policy.
Elzarath. That's right.
I know this is going to be a fascist policy. I know it.
So how's the weather?
Actually, not bad. It's starting to warm up.
I hope no bikes come through this path.
We might flip our table.
Yeah, seriously.
It's okay, we're a fair way off the ground. I'll probably just fly harmlessly underneath the table.
They should just have that go past every once in a while. Just some joggers run it underneath us.
Well,
Oh, good
Well,
lord.
what the hell's going
Okay.
on here?
No
I
one's
gave
a
him a choice
fascist.
and he chose liberal.
is everyone liberal?
Matt
Yep.
did indeed
We just got
give me a
6 liberal
choice,
players.
and
Okay, so
I
now if
did
you
Cosmo
played a
thing.
liberal card, you're suspicious, I think. Because one of you is a fascist that's playing liberal cards.
Well, Hitler should be playing liberal until he's close to power.
This
but
is true.
All right. Maroka, you're the president. Well, you're not the president. Not
Right.
yet.
Am I? Now I am.
You have to be elected.
Oh, right. Well, of course. I need to pick a chancellor, don't I? Alrighty, I guess we have Chancellor Modi? There you go.
Wise choice.
That sounded suspicious.
I just have no, like I said, because so far everybody's liberal. It's like, who do you pick at this stage? I guess, in theory, anybody, because everybody's liberal, but that doesn't sound right, you know?
That'd be hilarious if there are no fascists. We're all doing
We're all just trying to play against each other, and we're all liberals.
Hooray!
Unanimous support.
that kind of makes me nervous, actually.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It
I
makes
also
me
voted
nervous,
yeah
too.
for Modi twice.
There's only 2 cards in there.
That is a good point, Matt. That's a very good point.
You need to add the discard back in and shuffle it.
Hang on. Do I not take those bottom 2 cards and then shuffle it and take one
No,
off the top?
you combine, shuffle, and then pull.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I voted Ja for Fixer and Ja for Modi.
You don't really have to do it that much.
I know. It's just really satisfying to do.
It's very satisfying. How do you make a draw 3 so smoothly?
Right click, deal, and then there's a color wheel, and you just click on the color wheel 3 times.
Okay.
Nice.
Careful clicking on deal, though. If you misclick, the cards will go to other people.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
So you can alternatively just hit draw 3 times. This is an interesting game. I'm not sure where this is going to go. I mean, there's.
It looks like it's going to be a liberal victory, thankfully, but
Yeah. But the fact that nobody is glaringly fascist.
okay. So I was not given a choice.
I didn't have a choice either in that one. 3 fascist
Fair enough.
cards.
Fair enough. Can happen.
So the 2 fascist policies happened under Maroka and Elzarath's watch. Let's just keep that in mind.
And also
That is
under
true.
Fixer and Modi's watch, so hey.
Well, they don't count because they weren't given a choice, and you guys didn't dispute that.
So we
Okay, I
say.
can kind of see that logic. Okay, right, fine. Alzarath, have a president.
let's see. I'm going to choose... I'll choose Fixer again.
Hooray! Fellow liberals, I'll lead you to the promised land. Get your votes out there.
Got it.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Those 9s are highly suspicious. Matt and Talk is highly suspicious.
And Al voted 9 in his own chancellor, so we got a hung parliament.
Interesting.
But I always
Al
vote
always
9.
votes no.
Yeah.
All right, for the viewers, when a president is not voted into office, the election tracker moves up 1. If it hits 4 in a row, then a card is pulled from the policy deck and played whichever card it is. If it is a fascist card and it lands like on the president must kill a player, that action is actually not taken because there's no president to do it.
Does the tracker reset if policy gets played like that?
Yes.
Yep.
Does it, or do we keep going until someone gets elected?
It gets reset.
Does it? Okay.
I'm gonna.
And it resets as soon as somebody is elected president as well.
Who
I
are you gonna
can't
choose as your
move.
chancellor?
I can't move the thing. I think Fixer locked the thing. Did
It's
you
not
lock
locked.
the thing, Fixer?
Just
I
need to
can
get
pick it.
stronger.
Who do you want it to go to?
Modi. Hashtag Scrawny bro. He's
Can't go to me.
giving no
No,
reason
no,
to-
no.
He can't use
Can't
previous
go to me.
chancellor.
We are
Alright.
not. We're liberal. We're not socialists. He can do this himself.
Um,
No social programs here.
Well, sorry, I can't see the
No
previously
government
Chancellor thing.
assistance.
No, it's invisible for me or something.
If I move it, does it help?
Okay. No, let's
You-
give it to Matt. Matt Games.
All right, I would like to point out to
Oh, wow.
everybody that Matt gave it to Talkus and Talkus gave it to Matt.
Look, the only reason I voted no for you is because I agree with Tulkas. I don't trust you. You're talking a lot. You're trying to point blame on everyone else.
Because I'm liberal, and I've been involved in liberal passings here.
So have I.
So have I.
And Modi, though.
Oh, interesting.
We gotta wait
Oh.
wait to flip it until everybody's got their thing.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, that's up to
All right.
2. This one hangs again. Gotta draw policy.
Who do you choose as your
But that
chancellor?
isn't necessarily a bad thing, though, because we're so far along
It's
the
a bad
track.
thing for liberals because there's far
Well-
more fascists in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 9 cards, and at least 4 of the liberal ones are on the table, so
But I mean,
odds
if
are
you
not,
just like,
great.
oh, I got an achievement called Restraint. That's
Yeah, me
Me
Look at
too. That's weird.
What is that?
Why do we all get that?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
But I mean, if we just like
I
don't
didn't
vote,
get it.
It's go 10 minutes and I'll
It's 'cause
flip
you
the
suck.
table. That's what it is. I bet.
Is it
Oh.
really?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
That's hilarious.
That must be a new one. We played
But-
them far longer than that before,
Yeah.
or did we all flip the table that often?
Probably.
but
No,
no,
we
like,
went a full game without flipping.
All right.
Nice.
Anyone?
Yeah.
but no, the thing is though that like if it's 6 out of 12, but then like if we don't vote in anyone, then like there's no way that there can be a president, which means we would have to get 3 fascist policies before we got 1 liberal policy, which seems to me to be statistically unlikely.
No,
Anyway, who do you
but-
choose as your chancellor, Fixer?
but well, I have I have a suspicion of Talkus and Matt. Maroka would be next in line there. I'd say for me the most trustworthy right now are Modi and Al. Even though Al had that first fascist thing, I'd say he is the least suspicious. So I'm going with Al.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not fully convinced of Al, but I'd say he's probably the least suspicious along with Modi. And I can't select Modi, so.
Vote 9 on anything Fixer does.
Just because you said that, Tolkis.
All right.
Oh, so Tulkas is suspicious now. Oh,
What?
I lost my Yar card.
There it is. It came
Oh,
back.
there it is. I don't know what happened there. It just kind of flew off the side of the screen.
You see, I told you.
Oh,
I
You
told
didn't
you.
even give me a
Fixer.
choice here.
I
Huh.
was,
told you.
I drew 3 cards, and you know that is very possible considering what's on the board.
You didn't give me a choice.
Twice or 3 times within this deck shuffle? Okay.
Yeah, I know I didn't give you a choice, Al. I didn't say I
Well,
did.
yeah, like I say, wasn't it 9 cards? And yeah, so that's good. The number of liberal cards in there must be very, very low. So.
All right.
Well,
right.
That's true.
There's
And
2.
now Fixer
so.
knows what the top 3 are going to be. Because he gets to look at the top 3.
It does. Is it presidential right?
And remember what order they're in this time, Fixer. I don't care how convenient it is
Yep.
to forget.
All right.
Okay, decision time.
This should be game over, by the way. If Modi is a liberal, this will be game over.
Interesting.
Who do you choose as chancellor?
All right.
I should point out if Modi is a liberal and the chancellor is a liberal, because the chancellor can always screw Modi, I guess, right?
That is
So the
true.
chancellor could be Hitler. We're at
That's a
that
good
point.
point.
I'm believing in you, Maroka. I'm believing in you.
I appreciate your faith.
I don't believe in this at all, actually. All right.
Huh.
Oh,
Because
man.
you're a fascist. You don't believe in it because you're a fascist. You know the Merc is going to win. No,
Yeah.
no, do not listen to the
Hold on.
lies of the South.
Hold on. Yeah, right now, I know I'm liberal, so Tulkas going after me makes him very untrustworthy.
No,
Hmm.
no. Fixer, no, do not listen to him. Put him on mute or something. Like you always do to me. You know how you always mute me? No, I want revenge. I want Fixer to get muted.
This makes me a little... Modi, why are you choosing
Should our election track
Maroka?
another reset?
Yeah.
I think he's not really made any fascist policies at all. Even I have one fascist
He has,
policy.
actually.
Has he?
Yes, he's been involved in a fascist policy.
He gave me two that were the same before. I don't know. I'm trusting him.
Okay.
Maroka, are you Hitler?
I am not.
Nice.
I'll just take all the not Hitler cards just to prove that I'm really not
I'm
Hitler.
really not Hitler.
I am so not Hitler.
All right,
I'm
so
Definitely not Hitler.
for the viewers, after
Double
there
not
are 3
Hitler.
fascist cards played, when someone is voted as chancellor, they are asked if they are Hitler. This is because if they are Hitler, the game is over and they have won. So now we know that Maroka is definitely not Hitler.
I'm double not Hitler.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, cards.
I am more than Hitler.
You're more than Hitler, good lord. That's quite a claim, Tulkas.
That's a little bit scary.
Modi, what are you doing?
He's Mecha Hitler.
Oh, I was trying to pick that up to shuffle
We
it
saw
here.
what that
Why
card
was,
Okay.
your card,
was. Yeah.
why was their card flipped over?
I didn't do that. I don't
It
think.
was flipped over at
Something
some
got
point.
flipped.
So
I had 3 cards in my
Back
hand. I was looking at these. I wasn't over by the deck anymore.
All right.
Maybe it was me. I don't know.
Strange. Ghosting table that keeps throwing cards around.
woo.
All right, now we see if I'm right.
I would like to point out at this time that when I looked at the 3 cards, there were 2 fascists and 1 liberal. So if these guys are both liberal, this should be game over.
I can confirm that was the case too. I'm nervous actually.
At youtube.com/BudMashEmpire.
Oh no!
I wasn't given a choice.
Oh no, you were given a choice.
All right, the good news is...
Lies. Lies from the mouth of Hitler himself.
Really?
clearly.
So it's going to be just like last game. Rook and Fixer and cahoots together.
But guess what?
Yep.
The president gets to kill somebody.
The president does indeed get to kill somebody. If you guys look at the board, the president must kill a player. And guess who the president is? Mr. Modi Operandus.
And you know
You
what?
should
I know the
go
truth of what I gave
I
him.
recognize this looks bad for me now.
So, okay, the liberals in the group here. Is it better to kill the known fascist or go after somebody that might be Hitler?
Well,
I think it's
Yes,
best to
because
kill the known
then
fascist.
when he gets president, he could elect Hitler as chancellor.
yes. So
Gotcha.
if there were more players in this game, then I'd say it would probably be best to go after somebody else. However, since there's only 2, Matt's argument is very valid. And not to mention that we're not even sure who the hell the other who Hitler is.
Fair enough. Nope. There you go.
Hooray, I got a bullet. Do I get to shoot someone with it now?
Yeah, that's
I
the way
oddly
to
enough can only pick up the 1 bullet.
Pow.
Yeah, because I locked the other one. I locked the other one because when someone was playing with them, they flipped the deck over. So, anyways, Maroka has been shot by Modi, and he is out of the game. We are not allowed to know what his role is until after the game. So the presidency moves to Matt and the Hat.
Which is also a little makes me a little nervous there too.
I have a tough
Right.
choice here because I could accidentally elect Hitler, and I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Unless you are Hitler, then we can't accidentally elect him.
Well, then I wouldn't have a tough choice because I couldn't win, but I'm not Hitler, so.
Well, Matt, I'm going to tell you that I think the most likely Hitler is Tulkas.
No.
Right,
no,
so it's you.
No.
I'm gonna
No,
keep
no,
Well,
it
no.
he's
to Al,
gone
I
after
think.
No.
me. He's
No,
gone after
no.
me all game.
No. No.
If he was a liberal, he wouldn't
No.
do that.
No. No.
I think that's
No,
a good
no,
choice,
no.
Matt.
No.
I think that's a good choice.
No.
I don't know about this.
Oh,
I guess we're gonna
unanimous.
find out.
Unanimous Hitler.
Al, are you Hitler?
Oh, no! Wow.
Yes, I am Hitler.
I took a bullet for Hitler, to be honest.
Apparently you did.
Oh.
I am the little lady in the hat.
But I really did not have a choice on the first one I gave you, Fixer. But yeah.
I did have
Way
a
to
choice
go.
when I gave him to Modi, but actually, yeah.
We all elected Hitler.
There you go.
But Fixer, you were acting so suspicious.
You were acting really suspicious, Fixer.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know
seriously
why.
suspicious.
He's very talkative, so it makes me
I think
It's the
that's what- yeah,
explainness.
it's
You're
just
trying to
the
explain things, and
talkativeness.
it makes you look suspicious.
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought my stuff was very logical.
But that was a very good game. I'm surprised no one suspected me. I thought it was pretty obvious. But
Well, I kind of suspected you, but Talkus and Matt were going back and forth, and I thought that was kind of fishy.
well, I
Yeah, I really
purposely
suspected Tulkas
avoided
there.
giving it to Moroka simply because.
Well, I mean, Matt was the only most trustworthy person there was. I mean, I couldn't give it to Modi, and I couldn't give it to Fixer, obviously, and I wasn't about to give it to the quartz thief, so...
I gave you quartz.
Can I say I'm astonished we won that one because it was 4-1. We got
Yeah.
that back
Yeah.
from 4-1.
I was really nervous about putting out that liberal policy, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things where if I didn't, I was gonna be suspicious.
It was kind of like I have to build trust somehow. So I put the liberal policy out as well. It's like kind of got to build some trust, but then it kind of ended up where it's like now we've got to play kind of aggressive in the in the latter half of the game just in order to get to at least 3 cards.
Yeah, at the end, you had no choice but to play that fascist card.
Yeah,
I know.
absolutely. I was given a choice, but it's like, well, I can't play a liberal one because then you win.
Exactly.
Right, right.
All I've got to do is play the fascist one and go, oh, woe is me, I didn't have a choice.
But we still got a victory, so hey,
Well done,
It
guys.
worked
Well
out.
done. The
a
fascists.
very good game.
The fascists have won. All right. Well, I guess that includes this episode of Secret Hitler. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I hate losing, and my tea is gone.